So I want to jump then to
Sure.
payroll.
Mhm.
Now, of all the things going on in every kind of company, tiny to huge, and I know that New Motion is a very large company, what you said, we think payroll. Gee, that's just kind of standardized, routinized, regularized, all the I's.
Mm-hmm.
What could Jess Maura possibly be learning to grow by working with payroll?
Oh, man.
And I know it's a terrible put down I'm giving you, but I'm doing it because I know you have a very positive answer to that.
Yes. Well, payroll in itself was a huge learning experience for me. I know in school we learned about like HR law, and we learned about FLSA, and we learned all about those big ones, but we didn't really learn about, it sounds silly, but we didn't really learn how to like calculate a paycheck for someone. And I know like someone gets paid and you're like, oh yeah, like it's Friday, you have to cut a check. Like you can't just take out like your closest checkbook and write a number on there and hand it to someone. You have to learn like what taxes need to come out and how much you should pay them and why this person gets paid more and this person gets paid even more, when to give raises and how to track all that stuff. And now luckily there's a lot of software for it.
No, there's putting you out of a job?
No. So part of my, like me personally, part of what I love is learning the software. So I really like the HRIS is what they call it portion of it, which I guess is sort of an MIS degree, like management information systems.
Yes.
More of the IT side of things. And I get a lot of experience with that in payroll, which is great. And I really like to help design the systems. If there's a new department, like advising what numbers to use. And I don't do any of that in my current role, but I did that at my previous job when we implemented ADP implemented Paycom after using ADP for so long. We had to set up like a whole new system and like re-choose department numbers. And it was just so nice to reorganize it because everything was kind of, oh, what number's not used? Let's just throw one in there. And it was great when we got to kind of start fresh and implement a new software and really like start from the beginning. But in my current role doing payroll, it's just been really great, like learning about all the different compensation types, especially the last couple of years with COVID. A lot of companies, including ours, has been really creative in the way that they're, I don't want to say incentivizing, but the way that they hire people, things like sign-on bonuses, retention bonuses. We had a supplemental earnings during COVID for like a year and a half for people that were still out in the field working directly with customers. So learning how to do that, calculate it, take into account overtime with the supplemental pay. And it was it felt like the last couple of years, like every week I was learning a completely new thing.